What's up, guys? USMC Cat Devil, bringing you my first AR build. What I have on it is a Daniel Defense barrel, a Yankee Hill Phantom, flash suppressor slash compensator, got an AFG, an RSA, a Troy 7.2 inch TRX Extreme, obviously Magpul flip up, Daniel Defense mount, aimpoint H1, the bad lever. I have a geissele 3-gun trigger in it, obviously DPMS lower, spikes tactical upper, Magpul, Mo, just regular Mo. I got the ASAP on it, waiting for my MS2 sling to come in. We got a BCM gunfighter medium. What else do we got on this bad boy? I put a Don't Tread on Me dust cover, American flag, Fail Zero, bolt carrier group, and a couple P-mags. As you can see, I Durag coated this, which was kind of hard and fun at the same time. You know, it looks really good. I'll get a zoom up later on before I finish. But putting this together, it was fun. Sometimes a pain in the ass, not paying attention. You know, you gotta, once you build the first one, the second and third and fourth and fifth will be a lot easier. It was really fun. I think a lot of people should do it. It's really not that hard. You just need a couple tools really to help you, and you'll be fine. Right here, I painted that on with nail polish, fire and safe. Same thing on the other side. Then I did the DPMS and black nail polish. I was going to do the rest. I'd probably just leave it like that. I'll wait, let the Durag coat cure a little bit longer. When I was putting in the bolt catch, got a little mark there, a couple marks from the bolt catch punch, kind of scraping against. Even though it's flat, it doesn't really work out all that well. So I did what I could, but it's gonna get beat up. It's gonna get shot a lot. On the Daniel Defense mount, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Yeah, right there, all that goop. That was from my second spray gun, which I will go grab in 1 second. And we're back! Alright, here's the first paint gun I used, and a little $10 piece of shit from Harbor Freight. I did the upper and the barrel with it. Put down a nice light spray. Problem is, when you adjust the amount of spray, for some reason, obviously it's a $10 kit, it has a hose, connectors, and 2 bottles, mixer bottle, and then the bottle you put right there would get clogged up, and I'd have to rotate it back. Finally, the pin in there snapped, and I tried to cut it off. And the best part of when this broke was I had just gotten my lower end, or I had gotten another lower end, and I decided to Durag coat it. And while I was doing that, this crapped out, so I had half a lower receiver Durag coated. Not cool. So I grabbed a bunch of acetone real quick fast and dumped it in, put it in a bucket, put a lid on it, shook it up, took all the Durag coat off for the most part. There's tan lines on it you could see. So did all that. Had to wait for more Durag coat because I just wasted the last bit, and it was like 10 o'clock at night. Wasn't gonna go get a paint gun. Didn't feel like driving to Walmart. So I got this from Harbor Freight, and this is a gravity paint gun. You got a big old huge thing in there, which it doesn't matter. I only put 4 ounces of Durag coat, and it worked fine. You control the airflow with this. I kept it really low because, as I said, on the Daniel Defense mount, there's some splattering, and I had some on the lower receiver because I did that, and I was like, crap, and I tried to figure it out, and I went across the lower. Crap. The lower came out obviously really nice. the Dano fence mount, you know, whatever. There are drips coming off the bottom here because I had it hanging downward, and I would just take my glove and wipe it, and then wait for that to dry and coat it again, and cover it up anywhere I touch to get the drops off. What I was doing is, when you first get it, you pull back to here, and there's no paint, just air coming out. Any further than that paint, so the first time on the mount I went shh, and then I went this, and a whole shitload of Duracoat came out. Second time on the receiver I went like to the air and then halfway, and then finally I realized just a light touch back and forth finally got it right. You do have to take this apart when you first get it to clean out all the grease in there. It takes like 5 minutes. Hook it up, good to go. Alright, those are the paint guns I used. Do not buy the $10 piece of crap. I only got it, I saw it was like, oh, $10, you know. I'm going to use it a couple times anyways. I did my AK in this gun. Nothing fancy. I don't know how he puts up with this. This thing is a piece of work, I tell you. Alright, back to the gun. Alright, got the aimpoint micro. Oh, and this is a Midwest low pro gas lock. Got this from Botac for $400 even. It was like $3.99 or something. They had a sale. You type in like aimpoint or something. I caught that. I don't know if they're still doing it. But they got H1s for $4 and like R1s for like $4.50 something, maybe near $5. And that's for if you want night vision. I don't own night vision. I don't plan on owning night vision. I'm not that rich, even though I built this bad mother of a gun. I haven't shot it yet, obviously. I literally put this together yesterday. This gun is what I wanted. I did not buy a bunch of rifle and then take everything apart and put what I want on it. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want a bucket of parts that I'm never going to use. I do have extra parts. I bought an upper kit, and all I used was a gas tube. And I was like, crap. So I got a bunch of stuff from that. Obviously, I have 3 dust covers and setups to mount them. I have an extra forward assist, extra trigger. There's other parts I use out of the lower. I used half the parts out of the lower, obviously not the trigger, and a few other things. But really, it's not that hard. You just need maybe a set of punch holders, roll pin holders, roll pin punches, obviously a vise, and the vise blocks. You're going to need a block to put your upper receiver when you mount the barrel because you have to put torque on it. Lower receiver, yeah, I did use it a few times on there. What other fun facts? When I was doing the headspace and timing, oh, what a good time that was. Especially when you lose your ejector because you're trying to put it back in and you have it between the vise, and all of a sudden your hand, you're tapping down on the pin punch to put the pin back in, and guess what goes flying? It's never to be seen again. I mean, it's out there, but so, and just to show you, right here, you got your ejector. Took it out, did the headspace timing, tried to put it back in. So I ordered 3. So now I have 2 extra ejectors. Not that I plan on losing any again, but you know, shit happens. The weight of the gun. Alright, on my main scale, which is digital, which I don't really trust, it says it's 7.2 pounds. Okay. On this, I weighed the upper and lower separately because it only weighs up to 5 pounds, and my gun is over 5 pounds. And the batteries died on it, or I would do it in front of you. Total is 7 pounds, 6.5 ounces, which isn't bad because I have, and that's with magazine, empty magazine, and I have my mount and my sight on it and whatnot. This is everything I want in a rifle, so I went out, saved up. Oh yeah, I got a Spikes ST whatever heavy buffer Spikes mil spec tube. But this is everything I wanted. Hopefully I would like to get some Silver Bear ammunition, but I think I might go with Wolf WPA. and end up shooting that. Just because they're made by the same company as Brown Bear now. But I'd prefer the zinc. I heard more people have less problems with the Silver Bear. I also have Silver Bear for my AK-74, which I've shot, which works perfectly. And no, I did not get that on video. I'll try and video more shooting. I'll try and videotape me shooting this when the opportunity arises, which hopefully be in a week. The only other thing I have is I have a bunch of GI mags. And this one is, all these I got about 6. Let's see which one it is. They're dirty. Center fire. And what I've always done, I've found mags all over training areas and stuff. These mags always work best. The ones that are worn down and tearing, just they slide in easier. The metal's been, worn down. The paint's not on there. Same. That is center fire. And don't worry, I'm getting to a point. This is a DSL mag. You can tell lightly used. It's not heavily used like some of these center fire ones that are. This one's been used a lot. Perfect. Okay, we got K Industries. Pretty much standard, these are all standard GI mags. Works perfectly. These 3 mags are newer, and 2 of them work and 1 of them don't work. And I had the problem when I had my Colt issued M4, and I had the same problem when I had an M16 with the 203 on it with these mags. Alright, I don't know if this is the one that doesn't fit. These are Bushmaster mags. Okay, fit. Perfect. And the only reason why these 2 fit, God, piece of shit. These 2 fit is because I kind of forced them when I first got them because it's an issued rifle, and they work now. I don't know what is wrong with this mag. This mag is just so big that it will not go in at all. And I don't know if you'll be able to see Bushmaster on the end there. It's a bushy, and it fucking pisses me off that it doesn't fit. And I don't know why. It's just out of spec like no tomorrow. I will never be able to use. I've never been able to use this mag. This mag is brand new. And obviously, like I said, I got P mags which slide in perfectly. Great thing is about these sweet P mags. Everyone should know this. If you don't, here you go. Push down on the front of the follower. The whole follower goes down. Push on the rear. GI mags, everyone knows. You push down the front, get a jam. And I've had many people, anybody that's been issued or used GI mags had a jam like this, where that's why when you see movies they tap their mags to make sure the follower is not all fucked up. So when you start shooting, you don't have a jam in the middle of a firefight. P mags were great. Also, they're good at stopping bullets, which I've seen personally. 2 of these together with ammo in them, of course, can stop an AK-47 round from, I'd say, about 100 yards. Sounds about right. Maybe closer. I don't know how close they actually were. It was kind of... But that's all I got. Got my new rifle. Hopefully you'll see me shoot it soon. AFG is really comfortable. I didn't think I would like it. I've always been a broom handle guy, but the AFG is definitely comfortable. I'd recommend it. A lot of you guys are going to say, should have got a longer rail. I got a carbine length rail. I should have got a 9-inch. Would have brought me out to here. No worries, I like it. Not going to buy a new one. Going to stick with it. Get some.